Hello, today we're looking at surface area, and we're going to be looking at the surface area of basic shapes. So surface area is the sum of the area that covers the outside surface of an object. So basically we're going to find all the area on the outside of a 3D object. So to find the surface area, find the area of each side of the object and then add them together. For example, a cube has a side length of 7 centimeters. What would the surface area of the cube be? So basically, we're trying to find the area of every single side of the cube. Now, a cube is made up of squares. So if I find the area of this first square by going 7 times 7, I'll get 49 centimeters squared. And if I want to find the area of all the squares, well, on a cube there are 6 squares. So if I just times my answer by 6, I'll get 294 centimeters squared. So the surface area of this cube is 294 centimeters squared. So that is the total area that covers the entire outside of the cube. Okay, let's look at another example. What is the surface area of the following rectangular prism? So a rectangular prism has rectangles on all its sides. Now, not all sides are the same, but let's try to work it out. So the front side here is called the front and the back because the front and the back will be the exact same shape, and that's because they're matching sides. So if I want to find the area of the front, I'll just go 5 times 3 is 15 centimeters squared. And then I'll times it by 2 because the front and the back will be the same dimensions. So the front and the back add to 30 centimeters squared. The next sides I can focus on are the top and the bottom. So if I just work out the area of the top, I would have to do 5 times 4 is 20 centimeters squared. Now because the bottom is exactly the same, I'll just times by 2 to get 40 centimeters squared. And finally, the next side I want to do is this right side here. Now the right and the left hand side will be the same shape. So the area of the left and the right is 4 times 3 is 12 centimeters squared. Times that by 2, I get 24 centimeters squared. So if I want to find the total surface area of this 3D object, I just need to add the front and the back, the top and the bottom, and the left and the right areas all together. So the sum of all the sides is going to be 30 plus 40 plus 24, which is 94 centimeters squared. So the surface area of this prism is 94 centimeters squared. Okay, here's a question for you to try. So what is the surface area of the triangular prism? Now, we haven't done one of these shapes before, but I reckon you'll be able to work it out with the hints I've given you. So you got to find the area of the front and the back, the left, the right, and the bottom. If you could pause the video and give it a go, we'll be back soon. Alrighty, so the first thing we want to do is find the area of the front and the back. So there's a triangle at the front and the back, so we're going to go half times 3 times 4 is 6, and double that to get 12 centimeters squared. The next thing we want to do is find the left side. Now this is a rectangle, and it's going to be 11 by 4, which is 44 centimeters squared. The next thing we want to do is find the right side here, so it's going to be 11 times 5, which is 55 centimeters squared. And lastly, we want to find the bottom, which is 11 times 3, which is 33 centimeters squared. Now that we have all our sides, we just need to sum them up all together. So 12 plus 44 plus 55 plus 33 is 144 centimeters squared. So the surface area of the triangular prism is 144 centimeters squared. Okay, thank you so much for watching. So surface area is just the area on the outside of a 3D object. Just work out the individual areas and then add them all up, and that will be your total surface area. See you guys next time.